I want to just first begin by thanking Brown and Dean Jane and Kaylee and all of you for giving us a chance to say a few words today and share a little bit more about sort of the drive that really was behind creating some of these scholarships. So I actually have been thinking about my parents quite a bit over the past few days because 19 years ago, on September 27th, they both died together in a plane crash. As you heard from my brother, they were truly amazing people. But this week, I'm not sad. Rather, I'm proud, I'm energized, and I'm inspired. Proud of the way they lived their lives, energized by their accomplishments, and inspired by their vision and their ideals. My parents came to the United States more than 60 years ago, possessing little more than their education and their principles, much like many immigrants. While it may seem that they didn't have much, they actually had everything they needed. They valued hard work, service, and above all, education. My father loved to give me advice, no surprise, and there were two things that I remember that he would always say to me that have really deeply influenced me. First, how important it was to leave the world a better place and pursue work that would have an impact. And second, how important it was to forge your own path, to pursue your dreams, even if it was unconventional and if other people didn't agree with what you were doing or couldn't understand why. My parents loved Brown, my father especially the medical school, because the environment reflected these values, encouraging students to think big, take risks, and pursue goals that would have an impact. I believe our family started the scholarship, my parents started the scholarship, because they felt deeply that they wanted to contribute to creating a generation of physicians who would creatively use their education to make the world a better place. And we're already seeing that with that wonderful student who spoke earlier, especially in whatever way was unique to them, be it a frontline clinical hero, an academic leader, or a physician entrepreneur. My brother and I have continued our family legacy at Brown because we believe in these ideals too. So how am I chasing my dreams and trying to make an impact? I'd like to share a little bit with you. I've used my Brown medical education and training in cardiology to pursue a career in clinical research. But rather than choosing the more conventional route of academia, I've decided to pursue clinical research in government and industry. At the NIH, I developed national programs to advance research in heart failure and HIV-related cardiovascular, lung, and blood disease. I also led programs at the NIH to optimize the design and execution of clinical trials. I've worked in industry, building and leading programs to advance research in the field of cell and gene therapy. And I'm really excited to share with you that the next step on my journey is going to be for me to join a biotech company to lead the development of gene therapies for rare cardiovascular diseases. A unique opportunity to both bring potentially curative and life-saving therapies to patients, as well as to help advance the emerging field of gene therapies. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to pursue work that may have a historic impact by changing how we treat cardiovascular disease, and actually, for that matter, any type of disease. I also feel very fortunate to have had a medical education at Brown, which has shaped my thinking and has opened so many doors. And most importantly, I'm truly grateful to have been blessed with such visionary parents who not only left the world a better place and made an impact themselves, but through their generosity have created opportunities for others, including me, to do the same and to pay it forward. Thank you.